Okay, well done everybody. Hope you're still with me. Hope you're still here. Time for your cool down. I don't suggest leaving much time between the original warm-up workout and then workout cool down. Maybe a few minutes to catch your breath. In between the warm-up and the workout, leave no minutes, because in class we leave no minutes, yeah? In class I suppose a lot of the time for the cool down. Miss is doing a lot of talking anyway. As you know, Miss likes to talk, which means that you get a lot of time to kind of relax in between movements and in between exercises. But with these sorts of videos, because they have to be short videos, especially the workout one, we're going to cram everything into that. We have a maximum of 15 minutes in that video, maximum, plus me talking. Yeah, so limited time, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll go straight into our cool down now. You're going to, as you can see, we've rearranged our mats again to give Sir a comfortable space. We're going to practice our box splits. So coming up, hands on the floor, feet out to the side as far as you can go. Bottom in line with your heels, nice and loose. Don't go too low if it starts to hurt, but as the weeks progress, you should be getting lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. This is a good time to mention parents, students, aunties, uncles, whoever's with you. Maybe not aunties and uncles, considering we're meant to be self-isolating in our own homes, depending on if they live with you. But try and get some footage. Take a picture of you and each other, brothers and sisters, mums and dads, everybody, family working out together, or maybe even a little video of everybody working out together. Send it to me. It'll be great to see how well you're doing, and if there's anything that you'd like to do in these fitness weeks or these fitness lesson sessions, send me an email. Mum and Dad, you all have my email address. Send me an email and I'll be happy to try and implement some of your activities into the sessions. If I can't implement everybody's in 1 week, I'll do my best to spread it out, because we don't know how long it's going to be until classes resume. Hopefully sooner rather than later. You're going to stay in your box splits position now, and you're going to walk your hands small steps from one foot, good, and then all the way over to your other foot. So really stretching out your hamstrings back here, opening up your groin. So if you are practicing stretching every day, as I suggest, by the time we get back to training, a lot of you, most of you, should be on full splits, could be on full splits. It just depends on how much time you will dedicate to it. I suppose it's with everything, isn't it? The more energy and effort you give to something, the more chance you have of creating, manifesting the thing that you're desiring, or the thing that you desire. And relax. From here, you're going to raise your hips, you're going to turn to your left. Right knee on the floor, right foot flat on the floor. And you put your left leg in front in a lunge position. Put your hands on your hips. Now from here, I want you to drive your hip forwards. Try and keep your shoulders back, shoulders big, elbows out to the side. Drive your hips so you're opening up this muscle here. It's called your hip flexor. And now just rock gently forwards and backwards. A little bit forwards, a little bit backwards. Try and go a little bit further backwards this time, so let your toe come off the floor slightly, so you stretch your calf ever so slightly. Rock back a little bit lower if you can there, sir. Good. This is also a bit of core strength, because you've got to try and balance yourself out. Good, and now from here, I'd like you to put your hands either side of your leg, really extend your front foot, push your back foot back. We don't have much, very grippy those mats that Sir's on, so he's having to force himself forwards, but let's try and practice your front split now. Try and go as low as you can. If you can't go all the way to the floor, it's not the end of the world. This is another one of the splits you should be practicing daily. And just hold it there. Breathing in through your nose. That's not in, that was out. And then out through your mouth. I did the action before I finished saying the words. And relax. Raise your hips. Turn to the other side. Knee on the floor first. Always knee down first, then toes down. Slightly bigger lunge there, sir. Good, hands on your hips, drive your hip forwards, open up your hip flexor. So it's this back hip here, this one here of the rear leg, that's the hip that we're stretching currently. It's very important you practice these stretches and you open up your hips, because in Taekwondo we do a lot of kicks. We also do a lot of squatting and lunging in the lessons and stuff, so you've really got to try and open your hip joints up, open your hip muscles up and stretch the hip flexors out. Now in your own time, rocking forwards and backwards, make your stance a little bit bigger. So if you're wobbling, just make it a little bit longer. That's it, and just rock forwards and backwards now. And a bit further backwards, so you go onto your toe and you stretch your calf. That's it, bottom close to your heel, at the back if you can. Very good. Brilliant. And relax. Front split, so hands down on either side. So the knees first for the splits, then the hands, and then you really extend. Push, push, push. And you want to try and keep that front foot in line with your hip in front. So your body is full facing for these stretches here. Full facing. The rear leg, the one behind you, is in line with the hip on this, on the same side. And then the front foot in line with that hip as well. So keeping your body full facing. Come up a little bit there, so over your head. Keep your hands on either side. That's nice. And relax. Well done. So sitting on the mat this or sitting down this time, feet wide apart, facing the front, as wide as you can. Just scoot back a little bit there, so you can see you. Brilliant. I give him 2 mats to sit on, and he still sits on the floor. My kind of boy. Just bounce your knees up and down. Brilliant. You read my mind. Point your toes to your tummy. So really extend your legs. So you're stretching your glutes, your hamstrings, and your calf muscles as you point your toe towards your tummy. Now, knees a bit higher, bob a bit more, get a bit more. That's it. There you go. Some blood flowing. The blood's already flowing, but let's try and keep them warm. Oh, mat malfunction, everybody. Mat malfunction. And relax, keeping the legs where they are. Keep those toes pointed back. I would like you to put your right hand in front of your tummy, left hand over your head, so your arm is on your ear. Lean over, stay side facing. The idea is to get this ear to the knee. Keep it going. Good, change sides. Really lean over. It's hard for me right now because I want to get in there and really stretch him that little bit further, that little bit more. I know he enjoys it thoroughly, but we're going to keep our distance. Well done, sir. He's still alive. And relax from here. You're going to turn your body towards one foot and then both hands lean towards your foot. Ideally, I want you to get the opposite hand on your foot first and then the other hand on top and kind of pull your toes towards you. If this is too easy, hold the sides of your feet. If that's too easy, put your palms on the floor past your feet, forehead and chest on your leg. Miss Olivia, I know you'll enjoy this one. Change, other side, stretch. So opposite hand down first, other palm on top of your hand. Pull your toes towards you. Again, this is another one of the stretches you could be practicing daily. There is another variation of this one where you have your feet directly in front of your hips, toes back to your tummy. You pull your toes towards you again. So grabbing your toes in front and then holding the sides of your feet. And then once you've folded yourself in half, your palms are kind of in line with your heels and you're past or even past your feet. Your chest is basically touching your legs. And relax. So, lay on your backs. It's not bedtime though. You have worked a little bit, but lay on your backs for me. Good. From here, have one leg straight. Very good. Lift the other knee up high, foot up, and just let arms out to the side, knee up as well, and just let the knee fall over. Now you don't turn your whole body over to the side. Keep your shoulders flat because from this position you're stretching out your lower back. And relax. Change other side. Parents, this is a good one for you. Try and keep the other buttock on the floor if you can, a little bit there, Kane. Good, so don't let your whole body roll over with it. Let the knee lead. Good, if you can see right there, his midsection is really twisting in 2 kind of different directions, stretching him out a little bit more. And relax. Okay, would you plant this foot flat on the floor for me? That's it, and then put the other foot over your knee. Good, so your ankle is on your knee. Now from there, you're going to hold onto your foot and pull your foot towards you, and then you push on your knee. So your foot and your knee are moving in opposite directions. This one opens up the hips again. Another good hip stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Hip stretches are very important for Taekwondo experts. Make sure you breathe whilst you stretch also. When you breathe, you can relax. When you resist, you create tension. When you're tense, it's harder to flow. And relax, change sides. Got some blue skies and some birds singing. Quite a beautiful setting. Really push that knee away, so really open up your hip. Try and keep your lower back, really roll your hips forwards and keep your lower back squashed into the floor. And relax, stand up. Good. Okay, from here, lift up one leg, hold your heel close to your bottom. Keep your body straight, nice and tall, shoulders back. Pull your heel close to your bottom. Now you're stretching out your quads. Knees together with this one. Now from there, raise the opposite hand to the leg you're holding, out in front. Focus your eyes forwards and slowly lean forwards. So try and focus on one thing and one thing only. It might be a spot on the wall in front of you. It may be a sibling. It might be a book on a shelf. It might be a brick in the garden. Wherever you are, try and focus those eyes. And relax. Brilliant. Change legs. Heel to your bottom again. Pull. Really close. Try and keep your body full facing. Good. Really stretch those quad muscles out. Mine are pretty tight today. Can't actually touch my bottom with my heel, so I've also got to stretch. Hand out in front. Lean forwards. Focus. Hold it there. Keep breathing. Keep going, sir. And relax. Well done. Just gently rotate your hips around one way again. And now the other way. Good. Just nice loose circles forwards with those arms. Now backwards with those arms. One arm up, one arm down. And relax. Just roll your shoulders backwards. Roll them forwards. Good. Bend your elbow in front of you. Grab your elbow or just past your elbow. Push your arm across your chest. So stretch your shoulders out slightly. Change other arm, other side. And relax. Nice and loose, nice and light. Just turn your head from left to right slowly. Look up and look down. Good, now tilt your head from side to side. Can use your hand to pull your head slightly as well. And command stop. Okay, so we've come to the end of the cool down. Thank you very much for joining us. Week 1, quarantine lockdown fitness. As I said, each week we'll send out a video. We hope to get them sent out to you on Mondays. We do apologise. This week's one didn't go out on Monday, but it will be out tomorrow, as in Tuesday. Tuesday the 7th of April. Face forwards, ladies and gentlemen. Look forward to seeing you all next week. Turn! Taekwon. Give yourself a big round of applause. Mums and dads, well done as well.